what we're working on today. Alright, I think we should be good. Are we rolling right there? Yeah, we're good. Alright. So we are working on, if you read the title, assuming most of you guys are literate, I'm working on some of my grandpa's old slip joints. This Rough Rider, and if we get to it, we'll work on this Rough Rider right here too. Very dull, obviously, very dirty. A lot of gunk, pocket lint, all sorts of stuff in this thing. So first, before we sharpen, we are going to A, do a sharpness test, B, I say A and B. 1, we're going to do a sharpness test before. 2, we're going to clean it, because like I said, it is very nasty. So let me grab my sticky notes, because if you guys know on this channel, we love our sticky notes. Okay, it's not terrible. This big blade's not terrible. Okay, maybe it is. That ripped pretty bad. Alright, so let's get to cleaning this thing. I have to watch my fingers, this thing does not lock. Yo guys, thanks for stopping in. We're working on some of my grandpa's slip joints. Very dull, very dirty, as you can tell by this side right here. A lot of gunk. So we're gonna be working on that. Lander Hamilton, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. We are on the road to 100 subs, and I think right now we're at 89 or 90, so guys, we're getting close. It's been a long time coming. Doing good. That's good to hear, man. It's good to hear. Where are you coming from? Yeah, thanks for dropping a like. You come from Texas? Awesome, awesome. How was the weather in Texas? I heard that it was pretty rough not long ago, right? Getting better? Awesome, awesome. Yeah. Yo, Lander, would you like for me to zoom in a little bit, or do you kind of like it spread out like this? Because I kind of move around, and I don't want to make it where anybody misses anything. So I think I might just kind of keep it where it's at, unless you think I should move it around, unless you think I should change something here. Next we're gonna, it's good, all right, awesome. I'm gonna try to clean out in here because it is looking grimy. Try to show you guys, but I don't really know if I can that well. Very grimy down in there. See if I can get like a toothpick down in there and scoop out a sample, you might call it, and show you. Or a Q-tip or something. No, it's too wide. Let me use another knife and I'll cut that. I just sharpened this knife a couple streams ago, so. I'll give it a little pinch here. Lander, do you like knives, or did you just kind of stumble across this, or? Dude, there's no telling. I mean, that's already coming out of there. That's pretty bad. There's a lot of pocket lint, like right here. Let me grab my, give me just one. You like knives? Awesome. You got a few knives? I'm gonna go grab a multi-tool or something so I can pinch this and get down in there a little bit. My dad got me into it when I was 4. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember getting my first knife. I was pretty dang young. First, like, one just, like, given to me by my dad. This is the sub power pint. I'm going to be using this thing to try to pinch this plastic around this cleaning Q-tip so I can really get down in the grooves a little bit better. Try to flatten it up just like that right there. Just to break it up, and then we can maybe use the toothbrush down in there and get some more stuff out. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I like knives a lot. Obviously, I mean, I have a YouTube channel about it, so I feel like if you have a channel about something, you more than likely like it. Alright, so that's got a few big chunks out. There's a couple right here. I'm going to try to use my toothbrush now and clean out from that. I mean, look at that. I'm also going to cover up most of the blade where I can, just so I can hold on to it while I clean and get back down in there with it. Yo, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Look at that, bro. That is like the green giant guy from the commercials, like green giant home. Where's my other little rag I've got here? But for those of you guys just stopping in, we are working on cleaning, and I'm going to be sharpening some of my grandpa's knives, one if not maybe two. I have my whetstones soaking right now while we wait. Or I'm going to be doing this while I'm waiting for them to get good and wet, given that they are whetstones. Don't know how well this thing right here is going to work, or really even what it is. It's cotton pad. That's all I know about it. But what I'm thinking is I can put it around this thing, try to get it dry down in there so we don't start rusting. Shoo. Yo, bro, that is nasty. Thanks, dude. I'm just using dish soap and warm water. If dish soap can clean a duck, it can clean a knife. You know what I'm saying? All right. So with my tools at my disposal, yeah, sure is, man. I was actually asking Mr. Hamilton about that just a second ago. I'll try to zoom in just a little bit, but I'm real bad to move my stuff around, not meaning to. How you doing there, Steph? Yo, is this Steph Curry? That'd be awesome, bro. Yes, no, I've busted up some more loose gunk down in there so I can go back at it with a toothbrush. I can try to zoom in just a fuzz more, I guess. If it zooms in anymore, I'm not sure if it does. Man, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Where are you coming from, Steph? Alright, give me just a second. I gotta take my hoodie off. You're in Ohio. Awesome. It's getting warm in here. Alright, so now we're gonna use this cotton pad again. Trying to get down in here and get some of this stuff we got loosened up. Alright, so I haven't done this blade yet. I only did one blade. And that was the spade, so I could... Well, I don't know if you guys can really see it down in there, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. It's not green anymore. Yeah, there's still some specks down in there, but I've really done all I can do for it, so... I'm gonna close that one. I gotta clean this blade off now. Oh, yeah, see, I don't put my thing in camera very well, I guess. yeah, so I mean, like, I had big chunks like this come out of it stuff. Just like pocket lint and this come out of it. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the toothbrush. Thank you, Hamilton. What was etched on it? Right here. It says coal miner. And then down here is the Rough Rider emblem, logo, their horseshoe. But for those of you guys just joining, we are working on cleaning one of my grandpa's knives. While I'm waiting for my whetstones to soak. So we can sharpen it here in just a little bit. And if I missed somebody's comment, I'm sorry. Yes, he is. I went to his house yesterday, and I was actually working on sharpening some of my knives while I was at his house. And he just walks into his bedroom, comes back out with these and says, "Sharpen these for me." Okay, so now we can actually see what kind of steel this is now that it's clean. It says 440 razor sharp steel, and that's what a lot of Rough Rider uses is 440 razor sharp. At least that's what they call it. Like this one I got to work on for him. I would imagine it's the same thing because it's a Rough Rider as well. 440 razor sharp, yeah, China. Why does it say that? Where does it say that? Right here. He is 68. Just turned 68 this month. Or last month. But I think this one's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna close both of these up and then reopen the spade. And so now that I've got some of this cleaned out here, it transferred on, or like I closed this before I had this cleaned up, so it kind of transferred onto the blade here. So I'll try to get what I can out of that. I don't know how well it'll work out, because it's kind of in a rough spot to reach. Yeah, that actually worked out pretty well. There we go. Awesome. And do a little bit of touch up right here, and then I think we should be good to start sharpening on this one. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm talking, I'm just a little quiet, but if you guys are liking the stream, please like it. Helps me out a lot. Kind of pushes it out there for other people to see. Excuse me. Alright, spade blade. Looks pretty clean here. I'm not upset with that at all, actually. You hear me loud and clear? Awesome. Alright, thank you, dude. Alright, so I'm actually going to zoom back out now because I'm going to be sharpening, and so I'm right here. Dude, thanks for the like and sub. Yeah, we got 2 subs already. That's awesome. Alrighty, so, oh, I need to get that chunk out right there. Kind of down in here in the groove of it. And after I get done sharpening it, I'll really dry it out better because I'm going to be using a whetstone, so it's just going to get wet again. I mean, it's pretty wet right there, but like I said, we're going to be using a whetstone, so. Well, I zoomed it back out because I'm fixing to, because I'm going to be using my whetstone. I'm going to be dragging it across right here, and just to keep the knife in frame. So unfortunately, I am going to have to zoom back out, but I totally understand what you're saying. Maybe not that much, it's a little much right there. All right, maybe grab my stones. They are soaking. Alright, we're back. Alright, so we're probably going to start on the... Might really start on 400 grit. This thing is pretty old. And usually I'm not using a freehand sharpener such as this. I'm using like a stand, one that you clamp it in and sharpen it. It's a lot more accurate, but it's more for knives like this where the blade is wider profile. I guess taller from tip to spine, or from blade edge to spine, I guess I should say. And this doesn't have just a whole lot of meat for it to bind onto. But regardless, we're gonna work on this, and it also just kind of keeps with the theme of old timer. And these knives are older, so let me get my Sharpie. I'm just gonna go over the edge right here. After I wipe it down again. Let me actually see how dull this edge is. Oh yeah, that's bad. All right, so let me get my Sharpie out here. I'm just going over just the cutting edge, hopefully. Like that right there. And I'm also gonna start off with this here diamond block. Just because I have, yes, it's a very nice knife. It's an expensive knife, but I like it, yes. I'm actually gonna go put this back and let it soak just a little bit longer while I'm using the diamond stone. So I'm gonna start with a diamond stone just because this thing is very dull and it's a little quicker than the whetstone. Trying to find the angle I like here, and I'm assuming this is probably between 18 and 20 degrees. So we're gonna try it somewhere in there. How's that looking there? Yeah, that seems to be about the right angle. Yeah, we got some new people stopping in. I'm working on sharpening one of my grandpa's old knives. We've got done cleaning it. A lot of gunk, a lot of junk, and a lot of funk, a lot of unks. And so right now we are working with it on the diamond stone just because the whetstone isn't very abrasive to start off with, and I need something pretty abrasive to get this thing rolling because it is dull. Dude, that's actually awesome. That's actually really cool that they gave you a knife. I'm gonna go up just a little bit. Okay, yeah, so I need to go up. So more of a 20 degree. It's a little green one. That's awesome. Maybe I'm thinking of a different knife, but it has the name Lander in it. I gotta turn my fan on, bro. It is so hot in this room. There we go. So it looks like his edge has a little bit of delamination on it. Because it is not biting right there with my stone. I mean, I'm all over that puppy right there. It's just not wanting to take it. I actually took it decent right then. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and flip her over and hit the other side. Yep, I do know. I do know what you're talking about then. Yep. Man, this is such soft steel. It's actually, like, not good. Which is gonna be, it makes it fast to sharpen, but it also makes it quick to dull. And not hold the edge very long at all. And he's tried to use one of those pool sharpeners, and it's kind of cut this little divot out, and it's very slight, very hard to tell. From about right here to about right in here, it kind of swoops in like that, very subtly. But my diamond being flat, it'd be like if I tried to go over my whole hand or my whole fingers. My fingers bent like this. I can't get the whole thing, you know. I have that little spot right there. And even if I rotate it, that just digs into it even more. So we're gonna have to try to work around that the best we can. Hey, girl. All right. All right, let me go grab the whetstones and we will be right back. I don't know how well this is going to sharpen, man. This is so soft. And it's just dropping little particles really bad. But we'll see. Just kind of trial and error. My phone got good battery. Yeah, we're good. Yo, that's awesome. Congratulations, dude. Move the diamond out of the way. Let me grab just something to get some water with. Such as that. But for those of you guys just stopping in, we are working on restoring one of my grandpa's Rough Rider knives here. And I'm telling you, this thing is going to be tough to sharpen. I can't even find a bird yet. I don't know. Might be getting somewhere. It kind of feels like it. I'm gonna go get a little tub of water and just keep it in here. Maybe the smartest thing for me to do. Excuse me. Oh, as I spill half of it in the floor. I'm goated. It's okay. That's what towels are for. Alrighty then. Okay, we might be getting somewhere. This stone is just about toast, man. It's a very cheap stone. And the side's kind of busted up too, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna flip over to the 1000 grit now. So actually my very first knife I sharpened on this channel was on this very wet stone, and it was a Rough Rider, much like this one. It was just red and single blade. Yo, welcome back. Dunk in some water. Thanks for staying on the stream though while you were gone. That helps. This has got to be one of the thirstiest stones ever. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to drink a lot of water with a concussion. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna redunk it again. Man, I had this thing sitting in water for like 15-20 minutes. I figured it'd be fine by now, for now, but I guess it's just very thirsty today. We're gonna go over to 3,000 now. It might be a little early to do it, but it's fine. It'll buff. Get some more water on there. Yes.
I just dumped your load of clothes on your bed.
Okay, thank you. Let me do one more dunk's worth.
Are you live streaming?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do any sound?
Mm-hmm. I'm just concentrating right now. Looking a little bit better, feeling a little bit better. I probably won't do both of these blades today because this is just taking a long time. If I do, it'll be later in the day. I'm just gonna dunk it again. Alright. Turn it this way. I'm a little rusty on the wet, so I haven't done this in a while. And I honestly don't have the highest of hopes for this. Not all steel's like a whetstone. Some like diamond better. So, we'll see. We will see.
Stop.
Yeah.
See you.
Where are you going to?
Wherever Mama wants to go, I guess.
Okay. Let's do. Bye, love you.
See you.
Yeah. Have fun. Okay, I was on this side, wasn't I? About right in there's where I want to be. Alright, I'm gonna redunk. We'll probably do one more dunk's worth, and then we'll go over to the 8,000 grit. Still running it this way though. Alright, bye, love you. Alright, we'll try out the 8,000 now. Might be a little early, but I don't really care. Excuse me. probably do one more dunk's worth on this side and then do the other edge. Other side of the edge, I mean. And then we'll try to hit it with a ceramic and then just drop it and then we'll test it and see how we did. And like I said, I don't really have high hopes for this. It's a very soft steel. We'll dunk it, do the other side. Dunk, 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 dunk. More dunk, and I'll probably do about another 30 or 40 passes. Hey girl. Alright, I'll probably call that good on the stones right there. Grab my little ceramic. Right here. And the eraser right here. probably had this eraser since middle school. Same one. And I'm fixing to start the nursing program. That's how long I've had that thing. I'm gonna go let my dog out. She's whining. Before she pees in the floor. Flip her over. Whew, that kills my shoulder, man. Let's get our strop. So I don't want to over polish it. So let's wipe off that compound. I don't think I've polished it enough just yet, but I'd rather check it now because I can't undo what I've done. Yeah, so I still need to polish it a little bit more. And I probably didn't get this thing very sharp, guys. I'm not feeling great. I got a concussion, so my muscles are all hurting right now. I'm just kind of having a hard time holding this thing how I want it to hold. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do very good on this, but I think I'm done. And I don't feel good. Alright, guys, so we usually end stream off with a prayer. So has anybody got any prayer requests or anything like that? Anything you want to pray about or talk about? Alright, if not, dear Lord, thank you, God, for this day and all you've given us. Thank you, God, for keeping us safe in our accident. Please always, God, and if we're ever in another one, keep us safe there as well. God, help us to be more like you and less like ourselves, and bless this service and services. Please lead and direct us in Christ's name. Amen. Alright, guys, as always, it's been fun. Didn't really get this thing as sharp as I wanted to. I'm not familiar with this kind of steel. But anyway, regardless, catch you guys later.